They put their heart and soul into everything that they do, and they are just so caring.
Marci and Ben draw around them people of very interesting backgrounds, people who care a lot about the issues that they care about.
While they would never want this honor or want to be put into the limelight,
they're uncomfortable in this
they're
honor.
so uncomfortable that it's, I think that sometimes even they need the reminder that they are that awesome.
As a team, they're unbeatable.
Both my grandparents were teachers. Both my parents were teachers for a time, and it's just struck me that if we're going to create a world that is better for the next generation, it starts with education in our kids, and we've got to be focused there.
When Ben was a child, he used to trail around behind Vic, soaking it all in, whether it was business and how Vic did business, or whether it was Vic's community work. And I think that was a real stimulus for his involvement in the community.
A piece of advice that my father gave, I've tried to use as a model for my own, and that is to spend about a third of my time on for-profit stuff, about a third of my time on family, and a third of my time on nonprofit things.
I think I've been influenced along the way most by some amazing women. When I was young, I had a great-grandmother who taught me both humor and a little bit of cynicism, but a lot of humor. And I think I've been inspired a lot by my first boss, Ann Richards.
In addition to my parents, I've got some local heroes that have been involved in things that I've tried to follow in their footsteps. Bobby Lapin, Michael Rubenstein, Ann and Stephen Kaufman, Nancy Lerner, Roz Heiken, Lauren Blackman. It's a long list of folks that have been involved here.
I think in so many ways they exemplify our Tikkun Olam beliefs. Marci was deeply involved in politics, in trying to improve the world in all kinds of ways when Ben first met her.
Marci always said back in 1995 that she knew what she wanted. She wanted someone tall, handsome, blonde. So I figured Ben Samuels, Jeffrey L. Harris, Yenta extraordinaire, and the rest is history.
Before we got married, Marci divided my brothers and I up into categories, and I just want to point out that it is still true, certainly coming through in this video, that I am neither the funny one nor the good-looking one.
Aww.
There you go.
Organizations that Marci and Ben are involved in often center around the underserved.
The ones I've worked with have tended to be around hunger relief, education, and Jewish causes.
Marci has been involved with numerous and countless, mostly nonprofit organizations, fundraising. I mean, she's all across Houston and nationally.
I have been primarily involved with civil rights and religious freedom issues. I worked with the Religious Action Center for a number of years, and I've been on the board of the ACLU locally, and Planned Parenthood is very near and dear to my heart. I had the pleasure of working with Barbara Jordan.
Ben and Marci are two of the most philanthropic people we know, from leading boards, community activism, political action, and feeding the needy. They are really just good people.
One word to describe Ben, I would say globetrotter, and not in the basketball sense. While he's not bad on the court, I would say, we often joke, we play a game at our house, where in the world is Ben Samuels this week? I think even just this week alone, he's in Cincinnati and New York. He's traveling all the time, and while sometimes for vacation or for fun, quite often he's traveling for philanthropic reasons.
We are honored to be a part of the JCC Scholarship Ball. Anything that we can do to help raise money, both for the scholarships for kids for camp this summer at the J and for the Bertha Alice Center, including the STARS program.
It is a place filled with joy. These are kids that are having a good time while they're here.
And to me, it felt so good walking around into the classrooms and hearing just exactly what you want children to be learning.
When people think about this couple, they think about wanting to follow, wanting to be a part of the great things that they're doing. So how could you not want to honor them here, where they have such a long tradition, multi-generational, of engagement?
They do so much, so quietly, that most people don't know about. And I think it's refreshing in today's times to have a couple that's so active and so involved without making it so obvious.
My mother used to say she was busting her buttons, and now I'm taking that over. Busting my buttons.
Ben and Marci remind me of Jay-Z and Beyonce. I think Ben and Marci, on their own, they're great, but together they are really fabulous.